What is up, everybody? Welcome to CLIPA Live. Happy Hump Day. I am sitting here in beautiful The Grove at the University of Mississippi. Yes, I moved my daughter into University of Mississippi this week. This has been an amazing experience. I got myself some hat right here, got some shirts, got some basketball shorts. Excited. You're going to see me wearing University of Mississippi stuff the rest of my life. Looking forward to it. So very excited. This campus is amazing. But this is not about Matt and his travels. This is about the special guest we have on right now, Mr. Dave Carroll. Welcome, buddy.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, welcome to the program, man. There's so much catching up to do. We could sit here for hours talking about things, and I love the little pre-show conversation we have. Even though it was only 2-3 minutes, I caught up with you so much, and that's amazing, Dave.
Always a pleasure. We've known each other a while, Matt.
We have, and we don't talk enough, but that'll change someday. So we are both blessed. Just talking about, the things you're doing in life and what's going on there. You've got a new house. That's beautiful. We won't go into details on that. But the kids and growing up, and it's amazing. How's that going with you? How's the family life?
Yeah, you feed these things, they grow and they get bigger and they have more to say. We for anyone that I haven't met or doesn't know, we have 5 kids in the Carroll household.
Wow.
Yeah, and they are, I think, Matt, when we met, I was a relatively new parent, and now we have a 12, 9, 5, 3, and 2-year-old. That is amazing. Family life's good. Kids are happy, healthy. We actually made the decision this year. We pulled our kids out of traditional school, and we are homeschooling our kids this year.
Okay, right on. Very cool. More time with them. I love it.
Absolutely. We don't get these minutes back, as parents or anyone expecting or planning on expecting. They are not lying when they say it goes by fast, as my friend sitting out in college for his daughter would probably tell you. It goes by very quickly. And so it was a decision that we thought a lot about, but at the same time was easy to make because we're pretty present parents in the Carroll household.
Good for you, man. Love that. So, I'll give you don't need the advice, obviously, but anybody that's a parent out there, it goes by so quick. I know people say that all the time, but it really does. Before you know it, this year, I walked my daughter down the aisle. So that was one big one. Now I'm dropping my youngest off at college. My son graduated from Boise State this year. So it's been a whirlwind of the year for the Heidens family, but it just happened so quick, a blink of the eye. They are grown adults and living their own lives. So enjoy it, soak it up as much as you can when you can.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Dave, you got a basketball team rolling now.
We do have a basketball team rolling now.
So you got enough for a basketball team. What's next? Are we going for something else? I don't even know. 8 players, 9 players, 10 players?
I think we're done at 5. There won't be. I now count. If my 2 oldest had kids at around when we had kids in our late 20s, like when am I going to be a grandparent? I turned 40 this year. Yeah. I'm kind of going to the cycles and chapters of life after this and kind of what it looks like.
Yeah. Okay. So we're not gonna do maybe a substitute. You got 5 players. You need to sub one out. Okay.
They got cousins. We got villains.
Attaboy. So I got a grandchild, a 2-year-old. It'll be 2 this month. Very excited. So. Enjoy it, and it's beautiful. So transitioning from the children to the grandchild is just amazing experience. So I'm so blessed. I can't even discuss how much. So anyway, as I mentioned, I'm out here in Mississippi. I got my hat on, my Rebels hat. Very excited to watch some football. It's not football Sunday anymore. It's football Saturday for me. So very excited to tap into that. But let's talk about Dave. Let's talk about Dave and what's going on with his business. You got Dope Marketing. Okay. Everybody knows Dope Marketing. I've got my title on there. Matt is a dope, I think, as I put like that, right? What does it say? I can't. It's so small.
The dope, Matt Hyde.
Oh, the dope, Matt Hyde. And that's in a good way. I typed it in. I hit submit. I'm like, ooh, that kind of sounds weird. The dope, Matt Hyde. But dope in a good way. So tell us a little bit about that in Dope Marketing.
Yeah, so we were very thankful yesterday. We got to announce our 2nd year on the Inc. 5000. We got number 670 in the country on the Inc. 5000.
All right.
So we're celebrating that in the office yesterday. Dope Marketing is a company that helps you send laser-focused direct mail with no minimum order. We connect with any CRM that you're using, and that helps us develop strategy, design, implementation, tracking. there's a lot of companies that'll help people with like online SEO websites. We really stick to the traditional marketing, the direct mail and the print, but not only like creating it, helping with the entire picture, who to target, where to target, what to send, when to send it, how to track it. And over the past 5 years, we've just had a really, really humbling and exciting growth story. We are helping tens of thousands of home service businesses grow their business very predictably. And we have packages that work for any size company. If you're just starting out this year, there's some ways to work with Dope. If you're in the exciting time that year, kind of 3 to 7, you're making money, you're figuring stuff out, you're just trying to align stuff more, all the way to these companies that are getting acquired by private equity or doing, 8 figures, 9 figures. At Dope Marketing, we really meet companies where they're at, and we have solutions to help them predictably grow their business.
Yeah, and I think I know I've talked to the two most important people in any industry in the last 30 minutes, and that's Sean Day for recruiting. And I say that because that's the hardest thing to do, is finding good employees. The second element is, hey, I created a business, I'm up and running, but nobody's coming through the doors. How do I get that? And that's you guys. You guys offer that. You tailor it to their business, small, large, medium. It doesn't matter. You guys offer that for them.
Yeah, we do. And we've learned a little bit about hiring. We went less than 2 years ago. We had like 24 employees. We now have almost 130 employees at Dope Marketing. So it has been my hairline is here for a reason, but it's been an interesting past couple of years. And just what I continue to learn about businesses. I still own a home service company that I've had for 15 years here in the Twin Cities. Right. Started off like a lot of companies doing particular services. We were into window cleaning and power washing. We actually ended up getting our general contractor's license. So now we're doing a lot more like exterior stuff, larger projects, other things like that. But we learned Christmas lights from Matt about 7 years ago. Yeah. And that company still to this day does holiday lighting. So it's been, for me as a founder, as a CEO, as an entrepreneur, it's just been an amazing learning journey of understanding what goes into a home service company, from the hiring, the operations, the systems, the management, the sales, the marketing, and kind of growing that to a point where I could remove myself from it. And then seeing a company like this that helps those businesses and a lot of other industries as well. But like, we've learned a lot. When you talk about recruiting, it pulls on my heartstrings, because we've definitely learned a lot about hiring as well, and just growing a company that is this size. It's interesting.
Yeah, and I love that about you guys. The fact that you guys have been in the trenches. Dave, you've been in the trenches. You've hung like Christmas lights. You know what it's like. You can feel their pain. You can feel their anguish. So you take that and you try to ease that pain and anguish by building something, marketing company, and providing them with something it's not easy. Marketing is not easy. So anybody that thinks they're going to take it on themselves, you better think twice and call Dave at Dope Marketing, or whoever. Not Dave directly, but you're going to get a bunch of phone calls now. Matt, call you.
I think what's really interesting, Matt, is like business owners. When we start, we don't necessarily realize what we're getting into, like all the responsibilities we take on. Yeah. And a lot of us are naturally good at certain things. It could be operations, it could be sales, it could be marketing, it could be whatever, doing the work, like whatever it is. I think that one of the mantras that I live by is like, to have control is to give up all control. And that doesn't mean like, oh, I'm going to give up control, just like let it go. Yeah. It's more like, in my seat as the owner of the company, like a lot of us watching or listening to this, it's like, are we putting enough time into communication, laying out expectations, like really making the plan for the people that we employ, and having the confidence that we've put enough time into something to give control of it up to someone else? And for any of you that have hired people, it can be hard when you hire your first office manager, someone to answer the phone, someone to do your invoices. Like, you have to give up control of the fact that you could probably do it better than that person. Yeah. What allows you to give up control of any function of your business is sitting down and laying out the way you would do it, and then understand that like it's going to take an amount of time for someone to get trained. change management, the way they were used to doing something in your company or in a previous role. But you can literally get to a point of anything in your business that like you don't have to do it yourself. And Matt, when you bring up like the marketing side, a lot of people that start companies aren't marketers by nature. They're better at doing the work, running the business, doing the operations, like that type of stuff. And especially for more like seasonal business, like Christmas light installers. I know that the industry has grown it's been so cool to see the growth of the industry, Matt, specifically over the past like 3 to 5 years, because there are still people that just do lights. Like they work 3-4 months out of the year. That's what they do. That's what they focus on. I always have loved the lighting service because it's such a great add-on to businesses that are historically like slower in October, November, December, January. And for us, exteriors company in Minnesota, the addition of Christmas lights was just so amazing. Now, marketing Christmas light services, we're going to get into this when we're down at CLIPA next week, but it's like, it's just a little bit different than the other parts of your business. There's like, at our company, we have it down to like dates where when you're running marketing for a certain amount of time, any of those estimates you put out at a certain date, you are calling those people and telling them like, hey, just want to let you know, if you don't improve this in 24 hours, we are literally crumpling it up and that price isn't good anymore. Whether it's, you know, a certain date, if you're advertising early in September up to Halloween, we got 2 dates in November that we like constantly are raising prices throughout the year. And so I say all that because marketing a holiday lighting service is a little bit different than lawn care, tree trimming, window cleaning, power washing, concrete sealing, like all these other services that get into lights. And it's just very important to understand that as a business owner, whether you're doing a bunch of the marketing yourself, or if you're hiring a company or a couple companies to work the different channels between Facebook and Google and direct mail and print or whatever it is, it's important to hold yourself accountable as a business owner that the advertising, marketing, and sales process of the service of holiday lighting specifically is a little bit different than some of the other services you provide during the year.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there you have it, folks, right there. You just got a little piece of what Dave is all about. So you want to surround yourself with Dave, hear Dave talk more about this stuff and some more stuff. This isn't even what you're talking about. So I can't even wait to see what you're talking about. But let's transition into that. Yeah. What can they expect? I mean, there's people I can see right now, the little ticker. People are buying tickets left and right. Way to go, Dave.
So
up and down, it's like crazy. They're clipping the phones. So let's talk about a little bit what they can expect.
I can give you a hint. So
I don't even need the teaser anymore, Dave. I'm sold. So let's talk about what we can expect next week.
Yeah, so I put together a special presentation for this show that I've actually never given before. This presentation goes into, you know, I think if you look at a lot of people in the home service industry on Facebook and you look where they went to college, it's either like it's blank or it's a school of hard knocks, or it's, you know, like not a lot of us like went to Harvard and have MBAs that do this stuff for a living. So when I talk about like a math equation, I don't want to intimidate everyone. This is going to be like 3rd grade level math on an equation that you can look back at things that you've done successfully in your business and simply like rank, not zip codes, right? Zip codes are cool. You hear about direct mail and it's like, oh, this zip code, I'm going to send EDDM, or I'm out in this zip code. Yeah. Zip codes are cool. But you know what's cooler than a zip code? An actual neighborhood, like a group of homes between like 150 and 700 homes in one general area. We're going to get into some math and teaching the audience how to use a simple equation to rank neighborhoods and how to find more just like them. I think one thing that's really important, Matt, to understand, I'll keep this tight, but like marketing and advertising, like a lot of things in life, just continues to change. Yeah. And people now, every day that goes by, are just a little bit more distracted, a little bit more focused on other things going on, that when you understand, if you want to like really wrap your mind around true growth. And what's growth? Growth isn't just jobs. Oh, I did more jobs this year. Did you get more good leads? did you get more in front of more of the right customer? Were the jobs you were closing not just worth more money, were they more profitable? And we're going to get into the science of how to look at like what you're doing right in your business and put an equation together where you can kind of rank neighborhoods on how much time, money, and effort you're going to put into them.
Yeah. Well, I think back, I don't know how long ago this was, 7 or 8 years ago in San Diego, hearing this brainchild, having an opportunity to run around in Dave's brain and hear it. I was just floored back then. And now here it is. This is what you've accomplished. It's amazing, man. You do some great things. So I can't wait to see what you have in store for us at the CLIPA. You're the person that says you got something special. I love it. I love it. Thank you for saving this presentation for CLIPA. We appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's get a little personal. We got a few more minutes here. What is Dave doing in 2025 to level up?
So
personally, not your business. Put dope aside. Put all your businesses aside. What is Dave doing?
I'm very selfish with my time. I think that, we hear the cliches in life about time is your most valuable currency. Yeah. I'm an early riser. I will proudly say, turning 40 this year, I am as dialed in on my diet, my fitness, the stuff I do for my hippie, spiritual, woo-woo, mental health stuff. Just very focused on getting better every day because, as a lot of you know, with any growth comes like breaking through glass ceilings or closing a previous chapter to open a new one. And if I've learned anything over the past 3-4 years of what I would consider some of the most growth that I've had in my life, it's about being selfish and it's about being curious. You have to give yourself enough time during the day to prepare you for the world and prepare the world for yourself. And I got some habits that I've picked up, grown, developed over the years, and they all have a lot to do with the same thing, Matt. When I've gotten rooms around people that I define as successful, they're all kind of doing a version of the same stuff. And so I just try to be a student and pick up on stuff. But it all, as cliche as it is, it all starts with health, with diet, with your mental stuff. And I'm as dialed as I've ever been with that stuff in my life. Yeah,
congrats to that, Dave. Sounds like everything's going great. And I don't think curiosity killed the cat. I think curiosity opened more doors for the cat, gave it nourishment, gave it opportunity to eat. So I like that you said that curiosity thing. So that's where people hesitate. Oh, I don't know. I'm scared. I don't want to do this. Go for it. Make it happen. Well, Dave, thank you very much. We are looking forward to seeing you next week. Can't wait. I know you talk and then you're off to another talk. You the man. So looking forward to seeing you out there. But do want to thank our sponsors. We got a lot of sponsors. Without them, this would not be happening. Mr. Pipeline, Action Lighting, S4 Lights, Tough Clips, Pencil CRM. This list just keeps getting longer. We are so blessed. Gordian Staffing, Holiday Home Concepts, Lightorama, Big Star Lights, and everything's so tiny it's hard for me to read. St. Nick's Holiday Lighting, Holodynamics, Landscape Lighting Secrets, Higher Lead Chill, which we just had Sean on just a few minutes ago, Secret Weapons, what is that right there? Jeez, maybe Dave, 72-hour Brent. Sorry guys, I'm losing it. So anyway, they're flashing across the bottom there. It's really tiny. You're tiny. Tiny Dave, I appreciate you and looking forward to seeing you next week in Nashville.
Appreciate it, guys.
All right, brother. If you guys want to join us August 19th, 20th, come out and see Dave speak. Looking forward to seeing him on stage. Dave brings so much energy to the stage. You got to be there. So buy your tickets now. It's going to sell out. We'd love to see you there, and you're going to learn so much, and it's going to give you an opportunity to level up in 2025 and years beyond. So come out there, take a lot of notes, bring notepads, bring notebooks, because there's going to be a lot of material that you're going to want to write down. So make sure you join us next week in Nashville. All right. Love you, brother. We'll see you next week.
Appreciate it, bro.